Music going, YouTube, and welcome to another reaction video.
Today, we're reacting to the Honkai Star Rail version 3.4 special program for The Sun is Set to Die. And, yeah, welcome. I'm the last person to watch this, because obviously, I had stuff to do. Anyway, if you'd like to watch these reactions live, make sure to go to twitch.tv/SayuVTuber. Subscribe here on SayuVods. We are less than 10,000 subscribers from 500,000 subscribers on YouTube. And yeah, TikTok, you should go to the other platforms because apparently it's gonna be deleted and cease to exist in 90 days. But you know, they keep changing that. Anyway, without further ado, let's fast forward. And we're not waiting this 5 minutes. We're not watching this live. Here we go. In 2, 1, wait. Oh, there's no, sorry, I thought there was like 4K quality. Never mind, go on. Zenless? It's, M4 is gonna be a simulation, isn't it? This program is sponsored by Lady, I was reading that. Oh. There's lore in this, there's lore. Whoa, in Japanese? That's surprising. Amphorius has achieved her victory. Oh! And the Era Nova approaches. Wait, that's what he sounds like in Japanese? This is Japanese, right? This isn't Chinese. Whoa. What the hell? The work of bringing about the Era Nova. Yeah! I'll ignite the dawn. Oh my god. I wonder why in Japanese. What the fuck is hello? What the fuck am I looking at? The first ever Penaconian Holy Grail? That's why it's in Japanese. Got it. Oh my god, dude. I don't even fuck with Fate like that. That motherfucker's free. What? Hello? I'm sorry. Is it not obvious that that's PHAINON? Like, he's got white hair, he's got white hair, I got white hair. Anybody else with white hair that I should know about? Genuine. Wait a fucking minute. I'm sorry. Is Saber our summon? Cause hold up. It almost looks like Saber. I know it's a sword, but in this instant, I swore it went by so fast. It almost looks like the bat. Also, I do notice Lancer. Relax. It almost looks like Saber was wielding our bat. Oh my god. Whoa, what the fuck? I have observed. Who is that? Is that the Flame Reaver? I'm sorry. I can't tell if PHAINON is stabbing the Flame Reaver or if the Flame Reaver is stabbing PHAINON. Anyway, thus is the destruction synthesized form. What? Okay, so PHAINON becomes destruction. Dude, holy moly, that art looks amazing. Redemption code. Well, they're gone, chat. You can't have it. You can't have the redemption code. Can I just say, tonally, it's crazy that they combined that and... It's crazy that they combined that, the Holy Grail War of Penacony with the with the Euphoria stuff at the same time. I wish they did separate trailers. I wish too, because it's like, whoa, wait, huh? Like, I'm trying to pay attention to one, but then I get distracted by the other. It's like an ADHD, someone who has ADHD's like nightmare, because you're trying to pay attention to both, and you're like, what the fuck is going on? But I fuck with it. Damn. I wonder if the trailer's in Japanese. So I'm trying to figure out if the trailer is in Japanese because Saber and Archer may not be voiced in English. I wonder if that's the case. And that has nothing to do with the strike. I think that just might be in the sense of like the deal they probably made with Fate. It's because of the Fate VAs, right? Like that's what I'm saying. They don't even have EN VAs. I mean, they do, but not in Star Rail, right? Yeah, they aren't voiced in EN. That'll be so weird. Because if we play the event and then everything is voiced in English but them, that's a little strange to me. Oh.
Hey, Mr. Albert?
Shout out to Mr. Albert having scuff. Hold on, let me show you guys what I'm talking about. Look at my boy having scuff.
Hello!
Owlbert.
Woo! And whether or not you have a day night.
Does this just prove that Emphorius isn't a simulation?
And good
I hate it here.
Welcome to the version 3.4 for The Sun is Set to Die.
Whoa.
Special program.
Is there actual
I'm
subtitles?
your most beloved host, Albert.
Nope. Only auto-generated.
Rebooting
Love
really
that.
does solve all problems. Now we can introduce ourselves. Hi, everyone. I'm PHAINON. I'm so happy to be on the special program.
Let's go!
Hello, everyone. I'm Anaxagoras.
Anaxa.
Nice to see all of you again. Did you miss me?
Well, of course we missed you. Well, dear guests, welcome to the show. I have been looking forward to this special program more than anything else.
More than
Knowing the story in the last version
anything.
left off had my heart racing.
I think it left all of our hearts racing.
Burning sky, and the fall of dawn.
The fall of
Akuma
dawn.
was the last place under Kefali's protection, but now it has also sunk into Evernight.
All of our Chrysosaur companions did everything in their power to buy precious time
Is it an
for the
accident? Hey, don't worry
Trailblazers
about it.
and
Spoilers.
PHAINON, so they could
For someone,
return
not for
the
me.
very last core flame to the vortex of Genesis.
We already found out the truth. So what do a few sacrifices matter?
Oh my god.
Every
All right, we get it. You're an
Chrysosaur
alchemist.
was prepared for this. You just need to boldly take that last step toward the Era Nova.
But in the trailer just now, it seems like PHAINON is gonna go through a lot. I saw a few
What do you
scenes
mean
that
go
looked like
through it? He's
flashbacks,
been through it.
And
Why
I think
is a
I even saw
simulation
a
a problem?
different form.
Genuine question, since Pinakani wasn't a digital simulation but a dreamland.
Why is a simulation a problem? Per Moon, the reason why I have a problem with it is because then it feels like the stakes, everything we've gone through, get diminished. Personally, that's how I feel. Because Penacony, in a similar sense, everything's in a dream. And they even explain that death is just waking up. Or death, you get teleported to a different location. Like, death in Penacony wasn't real death, right? And when that got revealed, it's like, oh, well, the stakes have dropped, right? And with Emphorius, they told us that it's like, oh, it's going to be, you know, happy and kind and all that shit. Yeah, because then all playing didn't matter. I don't know if it didn't matter, but they're real. You can't convince me otherwise. But that's the thing. Obviously, it's a cycle. We understand that. But I feel like if it's a simulation, in the sense of, look, I disagree entirely, but I respect your opinion. Right, because not everybody's going to feel the exact same way. And oh boy, here we go. It just doesn't feel genuine. Because then the stakes aren't as high. Because then it's like, oh, then if you die in Emphorius, what? You just come back in the next cycle? And how long would that feel for you? Would it just be a blink? Would it be like this computer? That you just fix you just smack it and then it gets fixed? I don't know. It just kind of dumbs down the effect of what they're going for, which is the end of the world, which I understand, which we've gone through time and time again in Honkai Star Rail with all the, you know, Stellarons, right? But I don't know. I feel like with all the stakes we've had in Emphorius, if it all is a simulation, I don't know. It's just kind of a letdown. I would much prefer some bullshit timey-wimey crap. Because in this world of titans and gods and all of this shit, you know, where it's based off Greek mythology and Roman mythology, and you leave it all to a simulation, it just, I don't know, dude. Like, just fucking, you could have done that for any other world. I mean, there's a whole simulated universe, you know? I think it's a simulation, but it's still actively affecting living people thanks to the Emperor's Scepter. But that's the thing, they still haven't explained the Emperor's Scepter, which I'm still holding on to hope so then they explain it. And I understand that it's a Honkai Impact 3rd thing.
It is being created by a scepter, but I think it's real.
And I was going to say those are spoilers for people who haven't played Star Rail. So,
when it comes to simulations, it feels like the stakes plummet or skyrocket, depending on whether they accept it or try to escape.
Right. It's simulated universe lore, not Impact 3rd. Oh, okay. Well, that's good. But I haven't played through all of simulated universe, but good to know. That's actually good to know. But, the Scepter's lore is HSR stuff. Yeah. Yeah. Do you know Root? Bro, I have no idea who the fuck that is. Anyway. But all that to say, to me, it just feels like it dumbs down the stakes.
Form of him?
The truth of Amphoris is about to reveal itself. I assume everyone can already tell that all that's happened in Amphoris is not as simple as it seems.
Indeed. For example, when we went to fight Aquila, we noticed that the Eye of Twilight seemed unusually high-tech.
And when the Dawn device went out, many of the structures in Akuma and the Vortex of Genesis started showing strange
It's crazy to me that they're showing
like the
off
whole
this
world
version
is
of FAINON
peeling
already,
off.
by the way.
Mm-hmm. Why don't we take a look back at our whole journey so far in Amphoris?
Then I'll have to watch that,
and lay
Aimu.
out our suspicions and clues we have. First, at the end of the 3.3 story, the geniuses reveal that the source of Amphoris' tragedy is an Emperor's Scepter that survived to this day.
It has something to do with that erudition god beyond the sky, doesn't it? Even though I don't quite understand these principles, this breeding ground, which switched from following the path of erudition to the path of destruction, must be hiding secrets beyond Aranova.
Interesting.
In addition, that Tin
In
Man
erudition-
Lygus is
I'm sorry.
also pretty suspicious. He and FAINON had a pretty significant conversation in the Vortex of Genesis.
Actually, I was already suspicious of him when he said he could fix the Express and send the Trailblazers back home. Well, the mask is coming off now.
Based on my interactions with him, Lygus doesn't seem to have any desire to oppose the Chrysos heirs. Rather, he only wishes to quietly observe everything as it unfolds.
Could it be that everything that's happened so far is
Don't say it.
exactly what he wanted to see?
Oh, okay.
That title, Theoros, does mean spectator. If we combine this information with what
Two
we know
beans.
about the
Welcome to the
relationship
Psychonauts.
between the scepter and paths, maybe Amphoris is being used as a chessboard by people from beyond this world. And Lygus is one of them.
I mean, the
You're
gods,
exactly right.
the
If the
eons.
situation in the cosmos is like a game of chess, then Amphoris is a trap to set up the checkmate. But who knows? Maybe the chess pieces themselves can overturn the board. The
Someone say
heroes
chess!
Aranova
Genuine,
could
eat the
affect
pieces!
The worlds beyond the sky and the Trailblazers' choices may also determine the future of the universe.
But before the Aranova actually arrives, there's no way to tell what it will bring. The Trailblazers have already done so much for Amphoris. I don't want them to have to experience the unknown of Aranova.
As someone from
What do you
beyond the
mean? Thank you for the sub.
sky, they already risked a lot by taking on a demigod's divine authority.
So true.
If something were to happen in the Aranova,
No, we can't let them stay. They have to listen to FAINON and go home.
The little
Well
the
said.
chimeras
The
are like a
Trailblazers
Twitch
won't
chat.
betray the sincerity
That's so
you
funny.
showed them. However, their fate will still be tied to that of Amphoris. They'll be returning to the battlefield with a very important mission.
On the other hand, I suspect many of our audience members, like me, have some questions about
Yes.
FAINON. That FAINON Finon we saw in the Vortex of Genesis at the end of the 3.3 story? Why was his name hidden?
Well, maybe that Finon isn't the one we're all familiar with.
What?
But I'll leave the specific details for everyone to find out themselves in the game in version 3.4.
When is 3.4?
Actually got some other information to reveal.
It's the week of Anime Expo, isn't it?
What kind of information?
Following the story's progress, as I've written, we'll receive a big update in this version.
July 2nd,
In
that's
these
what I
records
thought.
that we kept,
Son of a bitch.
you will be able to catch a glimpse of Amphoris's true nature.
Before, As I've Written was like a storybook, keeping record of our friends' stories. Now, even its appearance has changed.
Huh.
It feels like something big is about to happen.
It looks like it's turned into some kind of database.
Oh my
You can
god,
use this
it's a
system to unlock even more
simulation!
of Amphoris's secrets.
Indeed.
That's right.
True.
Aside from the major updates too, as I've written, the long-awaited skip dialogue feature, which was
Skip
previously
dialogue?
announced,
Oh
is
boy!
finally going
Let me
live in
skip
version
every
3.4.
single piece of
Story
lore!
dialogue can now be skipped by section, with plot summaries and the main characters that appeared in each section displayed along the way.
Hold
Now
on.
you can choose the
Hold on. You think people are going to read the summary? Damn, they really give us the spark notes. That's insane.
pace of storytelling based on your own preferences. In version 3.6, there'll also be a story recap function.
That's actually huge.
Stay tuned. But of course, as we move into version 3.4, we shall take the final step of the prophecy together and witness the truth and
Honkai
the
Spark
fate of this
Spark
world.
Notes rail.
And
So
the
true.
myriad celestia that Mr. Shaoji hinted at in the version 3.2 preview is finally going live soon.
Oh,
How very convenient that you put this right after Finon. You put an Art of Nanook.
you mean what's happening beyond the sky?
How very
Is
convenient.
it also related to Amphorius and Era Nova?
We'll have to keep it a secret for now. Meanwhile, we'll be releasing an animated short. This
Oh,
animated short
that's fine.
contains a very important part of the story in version 3.4.
Oh, look at that
Can't
cutie.
spill too much here, but I can give you a little teaser. This short will come with its own original theme song.
Oh, great!
Don't
We'll
miss-
cry together,
nice.
chat!
I can't wait to dive into the new story already.
Next, why don't we turn our attention to our good friend Viden and take a look at his story together.
Well, this is his village. I can't believe this dude. How the fuck? Dude, he looks so cool! Noticing the sword looks a lot like Flame Reavers. Noticing the sword looks a shit ton like Flame. What the fuck am I looking at? Yo, I kind of look like Fine in chat. It's still going? What is this, Genshin? Hello?
What in the world happened to Finon to make him change
That's
this
what I'm
much?
saying.
This is nothing like the warm, sunny person we all know. Now he seems strange and formidable.
And ugly. I'm kidding. Handsome.
Could you elaborate?
At the cope.
I remember when our buddy first showed up in Amphorius. Finon was one of the first Chrysosairs to genuinely welcome
Good
them.
Joshua, that's
And
my
when
friend!
danger came knocking,
Take that
he
back, I
always
did.
had our backs.
But behind that kindness and reliability, Finon carries the expectations of many. He is the deliverer chosen by the
To the
prophecy.
people who say no to
and a gla-
simulation, who is to say the people we met are real people.
All
Are they
right,
also
shut up with your
simulated?
fucking
If the
simulated
simulation
real
ends, does
life
it mean they
bullcrap.
don't?
Shut
If it
up!
results, is it the same
Shut
person
up!
we
Shut
originally met?
up! Shut
Just
up! I'm
studies
gonna
that
turn
look
off
at-
B because of you, Avis. Shut the fuck up! What if real life was a simulation? What if we're all in a shut the fuck up! Anyway.
Aglaya's hand-picked successor of the Flame Chase journey. Aglaya even used her own death to set him up for success by making the Council of Elders the focus of criticism and allowing Finon to step up and rally the people.
Yeah, All of us have high hopes for him. Some even call him the Deliverer of Amphorius. Even Cypher, who barely ever showed her face, used to call him Little Deliverer Boy.
Little
It's as if
deliverer,
everyone
can you
just
deliver me some
assumes
milk,
that
please?
He'll be a savior.
Now I'm curious. What was Finon like before he joined the Flame Chase journey?
Happy.
Was he one of those perfect kids everyone
too
got
real?
compared to?
Before the Flame Chase journey, guess we've got to go back to my hometown, Ides Elysiae. It was a small, remote
There's
village.
always a swing.
Nothing flashy, but
Is this Elden Ring?
I
Sorry.
see.
Ooh,
It's been 9 months
sounds like
now.
a
Thank you for the 9
I
months.
can't wait to
place.
pull Phanon.
it was. And even though the village was small, everyone got along really well. There were also beautiful
Yo, it's Alan
rivers,
Wake.
mountains, and even a forest. That forest was home to all kinds of little fairies. When I was little, I'd go exploring the woods
Oh, it's
and
Sumeru.
visit those cute fairies. When I wasn't exploring, I'd go play with my friends by the sea. We pretended to be heroes from the old
Mario
stories
Kart World.
and practiced our
Thank you for the sub, Phoenix.
swordsmanship. When we got tired, we went to lie down in the wheat fields until we got called home for dinner.
No strife, no invaders, or any of that deliverance crisis stuff?
It's Elden
Seems
Ring.
like a complete paradise.
Okay, wait a minute. That might be leeway.
Gorgeous
Hold the
too.
fuck up. Wait, was that a
What?
statue of the Seven? Bro, I know it's not, but it sure does look like a statue of the fucking Seven. Anyway.
Complete paradise.
The wheat fields look gorgeous too. Lying there surrounded by golden waves of wheat, with the breeze carrying that sweet malted scent. Oh, just the thought of it is enough to get me excited.
And guess what? You won't have to imagine for long. In version 3.4, we get to explore Ides Elysiae
Hooray!
alongside the Trailblazer. Learn about Phainon's past, how he became a warrior, joined the Flame Chase, and grew into the person he is today.
I thought it was gonna say the man he is today.
From a carefree little kid to the deliverer carrying everyone's hopes. You've really come a long way.
These days,
Oh,
Finon
yeah,
just
Perselia.
gives off this heaviness. Like he'd still press on no matter how exhausted, just to live up to everyone's expectations.
Amphorius needed a hero, so he became one.
I need a
The
hero.
Christos heirs needed hope and a leader, so that's who he became.
Well, I don't know.
Looking
about
back at the main art for this version,
Damn, that
even though Phainon's
that fucking
face is
dino
still
really
the
do be
same,
eating Phainon's
his
chair,
whole
huh?
vibe has shifted. His gaze is now sharp and commanding, completely different from before. Now we're just one step away from the era Nova that the prophecy foretold. The deepest truths of Amphorius are about to come to light. What trials lie ahead? And what choices will Finon make?
A hero's journey is never easy. But if the will in your heart
Come
is
with
strong
me,
enough,
take the journey.
no fire can burn you out. If anything, every trial is just a forge for an even brighter soul. I am more than ready.
Well said. Then let's let everyone experience it all themselves in version 3.4.
Hooray!
Now let's take a look at how Finon performs in battle.
You got it.
This is
first
some
show up in
BS.
the familiar form everyone knows. When using my skill, I'll deal damage to one designated enemy and adjacent targets.
Okay.
The use of my skill also grants me core flames. Once I've collected enough
What?
of them, I can activate my ultimate.
Wait,
This motherfucker the Flame
so
Reaver.
core flames only come from using your skill?
Not at all. Finon can also gain core flames when he's selected as a target by a teammate
Yeah, he's the
or
Flame Reaver,
enemy
chat.
ability. If he is the target of a teammate's ability, Finon will deal even more damage.
When I use my ultimate, I'll create a territory and transform.
After transforming, Finon powers up massively. Teammates temporarily retreat and can't take action while he faces the enemy head-on with
He's so strong that they get rid of the rest of your team?
newfound strength.
All alone? That sounds way too risky.
What?
No worries. All the talents and buffs from Finon's teammates still stay active to provide him with much-needed support.
Jesus.
Exactly. After using the core flames to
We
transform,
get it, he's
I
him.
have access to the powers of 3 kinds of titans.
We get it,
Creation,
he's him.
Calamity, and Foundation. Each with a brand new ability.
Care to elaborate on that?
Tapping into the power of the Creation Titans, I can deal damage to one designated enemy and adjacent targets.
Okay.
Calling upon the power of the Calamity Titans, I'll enter a special state called Soul Scorch. In this state, I'll force all enemies to immediately take action, during which I receive reduced damage, and each hit I take builds up the Soul Scorch stack. Once all enemies have taken action, I retaliate, dealing damage to all enemies and then unleashing multiple instances of damage on one random enemy.
Heads up. The more Soul Scorch stacks he's got, the stronger that counterattack hits.
What the fuck?
Using these two abilities also grants me an exclusive charge called Scourge, which fuels my third ability. With the power of the Foundation Titans,
what the fuck are you talking about?
Then use Scourge Charge to deal bounce damage. If I've maxed out the consumable Scourge Charge, I also slam all enemies.
This is some
extra
Emanator
damage.
bullshit.
Once all his actions have been used up, PHAINON will unleash one final blow, hitting all enemies before removing the territory. PHAINON's technique is
Domain
pretty
expansion
unique, too. Upon
Emanator.
casting, PHAINON instantly strikes all enemies in a certain radius. If the
Oh
normal enemies,
my
they're
god. Okay, he's
immediately
Acheron.
wiped out without
He's male
even
Acheron.
triggering a battle.
Wait, all enemies? That's nuts.
He's
Of
Acheron.
course, power comes with a cost. This technique consumes 2 technique points.
Oh,
If the technique
oh
misses,
no.
it won't
2
cost any
technique points.
Plus, when PHAINON's in the team, the technique point cap goes up by 3.
When I use my technique to enter combat, I'll also regenerate energy for my teammates. In addition, at the start of each wave, I'll deal damage to all enemies and gain Scourge.
What the fuck?
I see.
So he...
Now that we've
What
wrapped
are
up
you
PHAINON's combat
talking
ability,
about?
It's time to bring you some
Maybe power creep is a thing.
updates on a few familiar faces.
Holy
In
shit.
version
Can we nerf him?
3.4, Silverwolf, Blade, Kafka, and Jing Liu are all getting some serious enhancements.
Who cares? Did you not just hear what he can do? Who gives a shit about any other character? Other than Jing Yuan, and Treeby, and Sunday. And that's it.
Let's go! Oh, Mr. Albert, please do tell us what's changed.
He's already been nerfed? What? Oh, you're talking based off leaks.
Let's start with Silverwolf.
I can't even
After the
imagine what his
optimization,
E6 is like.
Her ultimate now lowers the defense of all enemies instead of just one.
Oh, that's
Oh,
huge.
so it's AoE now, not single target.
That's actually great.
Exactly. Meanwhile,
Make it comparable
she'll
to,
prioritize adding a
Anaxagoras?
weakness that matches the type of the first character in your lineup. On top of that, Silverwolf will regenerate extra energy at the start of combat and the beginning of each turn.
Jing Yuan needs a buff? I agree.
That makes it a lot easier to apply the weakness we actually want.
Next up, Kafka. After the buffs, Kafka's skill will trigger more DOT on enemies.
Oh, that's great.
Whenever a teammate hits an enemy target with any kind of attack, Kafka will launch a follow-up attack. After unlocking certain traces, the follow-up attack can also trigger extra DOT on the enemy. And using her ultimate recovers the number of times the follow-up attack can be triggered.
So basically, Kafka's got more frequent follow-up attacks, better efficiency applying debuffs, and an overall boost to DOT output.
Yeah, for sure.
Dude, they haven't even
Now for
touched
Blade.
on...
After the update,
Dude, they haven't even
he will
touched
deal
on the Fate
damage
stuff.
to enemies based on his max HP. When Blade enters the Hellscape state, he is more likely to be attacked, and his follow-up attacks will regenerate extra energy.
Oh, that's great.
Sounds like Blade can trigger more follow-ups and use his ultimate more often, meaning his total damage output's gonna spike.
Good observation. A change will happen to Jing Liu as well. Now
Oh?
she'll deal damage to enemies based on her max HP. Each time a teammate loses HP, Jing Liu stacks extra crit damage. After she enters
Whoa.
the spectral transmigration
Was she not
state,
doing that already?
she'll also gain a stack of syzygy. That means the spectral transmigration state lasts longer, and her overall
That's
damage
actually
output
huge.
climbs even higher accordingly.
Our old friends sure are getting some solid upgrades.
Jing Yuan
But
next,
with all
please.
these ability reworks, won't their Eidolons be affected?
Oh, don't worry, Professor Anaxa. Some of our old friends' Eidolons will be tweaked to better match the revamped looks,
Wow.
making sure everything stays in sync.
But what if someone wants to stick with their previous version of their abilities?
That won't be a problem. You can switch between our friends'
What?
ability modes freely. So choose whichever version you like best.
Whoa. That's actually huge. Then in theory, to the people who are upset about the global passive, if they wanted, they could make it so it's an on and off switch. I'm just saying. I wouldn't be surprised if we see that in the future, actually.
For more details,
I'm a buff before Sayu. That's crazy how you say that when Jingyuan literally gets new relics a whole Sunday. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Also, can I just say, unrelated whatsoever, I fucking hate when people compare people to other fucking people. Like, holy shit. It pisses me off. We can't just be happy for one fucking person over another. Like, oh my God. Someone the other day was like, oh yeah, I'm thinking about hitting the gym. And it's like, yeah, Alex already beat you to it. And it's like, who gives a shit? Someone also someone tagged me and be like, looks like I'm a sticker sold out before Sayu's. Who fucking cares? Like, bro, get some fucking social cues. Like, be a human, you fucking asshole. Anyway.
Sure to keep an eye out for official announcements.
Sounds good.
Aside from the ability reworks, one more old friend of ours is getting something.
Friendly competition, yeah. When the two people are talking about doing a competition, right? Like if I'm hanging out with Amma or Alex or with anybody and we're like, oh, we should do this, oh, we should do that, and then do that with friends. But when a fucking random spectator decides to form, we look at you fucking weird. It's not friendly. You're just being a dickhead. Also, I just want to say real quick, to all of you, it's like, I hope you're having a good day. My recent state has gone from depression to aggression. So just as a heads up, that's why I'm like this nowadays. Because just stuff behind the scenes in life, being a piece of shit sucks. Like, life just fucking sucks right now. And I know the state of the world is one thing. My grandpa died, plus the state of the world. So I'm kind of mad at the world. So if I'm a little bit more aggro towards random fucking assholes, that's kind of why.
Something new this time around.
Oh, who is it?
In version 3.4, Firefly's brand new outfit, Spring Missive.
I'm sorry, what now? Firefly new outfit?
A new outfit. Look at that.
Ooh, let's take a look at the video clip first.
Bro, I need to get a summer outfit. I'm sorry, what? That was Kingdom Hearts. Why? I'm not complaining, but what the fuck? Why? Fuck it. Whatever, man.
Uniform on. Firefly looks more youthful than ever.
What the fuck?
That firefly-shaped brooch
Fuck
on her
it.
chest. You can tell she put a lot of thought into picking it out.
Maybe she even asked for fashion advice from her fellow Stellaron hunters.
I mean, all she's missing
Well,
is the
Miss
piece of
Kafka
toast in her
does have
mouth.
an office style. They must have talked a lot about it behind the scenes.
If Firefly gets
Even her
this,
mech's had a
Sam needs
makeover.
dress
That's
too.
what I'm saying. How can she get a fucking dress, like a school uniform,
Totally possible.
and Sam doesn't?
If I had a mech, I'd also probably coordinate it with my outfit. New theme, new colors. The whole look has to be consistent.
Yeah, where was that for Sam?
You'll be able to grab Firefly's new look from the contract shop using Oniric shards. And again,
Am I gonna
please
get the
stay tuned
outfit?
for further
Duh.
details and future official announcements.
Obviously.
Next, let's take a look at this.
God,
version's
that
banners.
light cone art
In
looks
version
so cool.
3.4's first half warp event, Trailblazers can acquire the limited 5-star character PHAINON. And
Dude.
the limited 5-star light cone.
My
just
money.
burns the
Is he
sky.
physical?
We'll have a boosted drop.
Physical destruction?
Also, a brand new 4-star light
Well, I
cone
needed a
for
good
the Path
physical.
of Remembrance. The story's next page is being added
Hey,
to
man,
the
look,
first
it's
half
you.
banner. At the same time, we'll also kick off a special warp event.
What? You've got to be fucking kidding me. Treeby, Sunday, and Sparkle? Oh, fellas, if you don't have any of these units, you are so fucked.
Limited 5-star characters.
What are you talking?
Sunday and
All in
Sparkle are
phase
coming back.
1?
Plus, 5-star light cones if time were a flower.
Oh,
Another
you're all
safe and
fucked.
worthy escapade will return as well. In the second half of version 3.4, we've got another round of special.
Nah, they should have flipped this.
5-star characters.
They should have flipped this. Nah, they should have made. Nah.
5-star Lycoons. We're about.
They should have made this phase 1 alongside PHAINON, and they should have made phase 1 phase 2.
Should dreams rest, I shall be my own soul.
That's crazy.
The unreachable side.
Two of our newly buffed old friends are making a comeback in this version.
You're skipping PHAINON for Jingli. You're insane. You're actually insane. You're crazy. You're crazy. That's the craziest thing I've ever heard in my life.
And limited 5-star Lycoons, patience is all you need, and incessant rain will rerun as well.
Nice.
Also, 8 new 4-star Lycoons
Oh,
will
that's
be
nice.
added to the Nameless Honor rewards in version
Whoa,
3.4.
that's so cool. It's all based on the Chrysos
I see
Airs.
quite a few familiar faces.
Oh,
on the
I love
Lycos.
these. The arts look
There are a few
fire.
mini versions of
It's all based on their
Chrysos Airs.
past.
Looks like PHAINON really does enjoy spending his days in the wheat
That's
fields.
so. Is that fucking
Nature's
Kakavasha?
mattress. Can't beat that level of comfort.
Not the
For
Trebio Center, Mom.
Let's take a quick break. There's
If you
still more
lose your
version
blade
3.4
50-50
content
to
coming.
blade, did
Your
you win
way.
or lose?
Damn, Kakavasha is a Chrysos Air. That's crazy. That is crazy. That, like, here are the Chrysos Airs and Kakavasha. I still think it's Aggie. Oh. Could that be Aggie?
Version 3.
I don't think so.
Nature's mattress.
I mean, nah, that's even Kakavasha's outfit. Nah. That's crazy. Bro, those 3 reruns should have been phase 1. That I think is probably the biggest miss of this banner. I get why they did it that way, because that's when the buffs come in. So it gives the people a chance to get the older characters. But dude, phase 1 is so stacked. PHAINON, Treeby, Sparkle, and fucking Sunday. That's nuts. And we still haven't touched on the fate stuff. So PHAINON is Nanook, right? No.
ICNA confirmed
Now-
Fire has do official announce that 8 Light Cone is in Battle Pass.
I don't think PHAINON is Nanook anymore, but I do think he might be an Emanator.
Let's take a look at the events.
Oh shit, they're
this
bringing it
version.
back!
A piece of good news comes from Penacony at the other end of the cosmos.
That's so cool! Bringing it back, baby!
3.4.
Oh, is that the cute match 3 game?
That's right. The International Peace Corporation has officially sponsored Origami Bird Clash.
Is it permanent?
To promote this arcade game.
Is it
full
permanent?
Of Penaconian flavor.
We making it
throughout the
permanent?
whole cosmos. And the first step to starting that grand venture will be to open up the original shop arcade on the Trailblazers Radiant Feldspar.
There needs to be some new game modes for the game to make a name for itself, right?
I love how Anaxagoras is like, make it good.
The 2 players will take turns acting on the same field, and every player has a set number of moves. You can
Wait,
eliminate 4
what?
or more fruits to form bombs.
Whoa,
and
on the
obtain
same
extra moves.
field?
You can also get extra moves when you
I don't know
swap
if I
2
fuck with
super
that.
bombs to trigger a combo elimination.
I don't know if I fuck with that.
Oh no! I see obstacles popping up on the field.
I don't know if I
How
fuck
are
with
we
that.
supposed to deal with those?
In the
Not to
same
worry.
board?
In this version of the Origami Bird Clash, there will be lots of new items that can help you in battle. For example, Shattering Hammer can eliminate any individual fruit or obstacle. Spicy Bomb can turn a fruit into a bomb, and Reset Cube can reset all fruits on the field.
Wow.
Leveling up items will also make them more powerful.
As long as you pick the right item at the right time, you can turn the tide and deliver a powerful blow to your opponent.
It's
There
true.
are plenty of familiar faces among our opponents.
Oh,
this
that's
time.
cool.
That's right.
More origami
Trailblazers can still
birds.
battle against many old friends in this event. In addition to participating in story challenges, Trailblazers can also do open challenges with friends from across the universe. This multiplayer mode won't end with version 3.4 either. Origami Bird Clash will replace the Seal Slammers multiplayer mode and become the new long-term co-op game mode.
We're
Hooray!
done slamming seals. Now it's time for slamming paper birds.
It's here to stay!
All right, let us continue with more version content. our old friend, Gift of Odyssey.
Of course, Gift of Odyssey. Always good, always good, always good.
3.4.
Always good, always good, always good.
The planar fissure and realm
Always
of the
good, always
strange
good, always
events
good.
will also return. Complete the challenges to get double rewards.
Always good, always good.
In version 3.4, Stagnant Shadow, Shape
Oh,
of
surprise,
Cinders,
surprise.
will also come online. And you can obtain the Ascension material, Charred Bud of Twilight, for wind characters upon completing the challenge.
Oh,
At the
for
same
wind.
time, the planar ornaments, Arcadia of Woven Dreams, and Revelry by the Sea will also come online. Trailblazers can obtain them in the Divergent universe.
Probably Saber. Oh.
Why did my seat collapse?
Oh! That's so funny. It took forever and now they...
In addition, I'd like to share with you some information about a few events outside the game. First, the annual Hoyo Fest Offline exhibition will begin in July. This year's event venues have been completely upgraded, and the events will be held in core cities in 6
Let's go,
Southeast
Treeby!
Asian countries.
Anime
That's
Expo?
right. We've
Anime
also
Expo?
prepared a lot of event missions and new merchandise. Please follow our official channels for details about
what
the
kind of
events
merch?
and tickets.
Any
In
genuine?
addition,
It's probably
Honkai
Treeby.
Star Rail
Let's
is joining Anime
go!
Expo this July.
I'll be
Come
there!
visit the Star Rail booth and claim
I
free
shall!
limited gifts.
I will be
A
there!
special panel for Honkai Star Rail will
That's my
also be
spouse!
held at Anime Expo, featuring several special guests.
Please keep an eye out for more info and official announcements. See you at Anime Expo.
Well,
He can say that.
Kind introductions. Let me see. We're almost out of time. We'll move it on to our next show in just a sec.
Okay.
You seem mighty busy,
Ha!
Owlbert.
Mighty!
Well, I am a professional super host.
Mighty!
What's going on?
Oh, goodness, Albert.
Oh god, is that a transmutation trickle?
What's going on? It's not my time yet.
Oh, he's getting summoned like in Fate. That's funny. Where the hell are... Well, Penacony.
Not your world as the concept of a holy grail. Welcome to the live stage of the Honkai Star Rail and Fate Stay Night Unlimited Blade Works collab special program.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie, that was kind of fire. Whether your world has the concept of a holy grail, that's fire, actually.
Ah, long time no see, everyone.
Ah, the favorite!
Adventuring from the Interastral Peace Corporation.
Howdy, Galaxy Ranger Boot Hill, at your service.
Hey.
Welcome, both of you. I, Albert, have apparently been summoned by the Holy Grail to be this show's host today.
Albert, could your class be... speaker?
Oh, son of a gun.
Son of a gun. I miss Boot
You
Hill.
two can call me presenter instead. That sounds nicer.
Well, presenter doesn't sound half bad. In that case, why don't you present the situation
They
to our
do all
audience?
have hats.
Explain what you
Hat
meant
gang.
by summoned by the Holy Grail and
Hey, Gamer
why
Genesis,
you've
thank you for the
arrived
Prime.
at Penacony.
Well, the cosmos is full of surprises. Soon after the ripples of the Charmony Festival had calmed, the Trailblazer received a secret invitation from old Odie, head of the Alfalfa family.
Hey,
It turns
Odie!
out that the old Jen is planning a brand new entertainment spectacle called Sweet Dreams and the Holy Grail War.
Sweet Dreams and the Holy Grail War.
Sweet dreams are made
Sounds
of
like a Holy
thee.
Grail War is taking place in the Sweet Dream.
That's right. But
You-
I
you
have
don't think?
no idea where old Odie got his Holy Grail from. Let me give a brief explanation of everything here. It's said that the Holy Grail is a wish-granting chalice that can manifest any miracle. And the Holy Grail War is a magecraft ritual for obtaining that power. As long as you win in the brutal contest of the Holy Grail War, the Grail can fulfill your wishes.
Damn.
Dadgum Wubba Boot Charmony Festival has only just concluded, and they're putting on a new show already.
It's true.
Don't forget that Penacony prides itself on being a holiday resort. How are they going to attract tourists if they don't have any events?
That is fair.
Didn't the last Charmony Festival have a little accident? I mean, that probably wasn't great for
And the Holy Grail War.
The family's definitely going to want
Wouldn't?
to find another opportunity to generate some buzz.
Well, I heard that old Odie hopes to make the Penacony and Holy Grail War into a new show that rivals the Charmony Festival, therefore returning Penacony to the cosmic limelight.
With
Are we
dreams
doing
as the
this
gimmick,
yearly?
the
Don't
show
say
is sure
that.
to attract a lot of money.
Don't
and
say
a
we're doing
lot
this
of dream
yearly.
chasers. I bet old Odie is thinking of the same thing.
This Sweet Dreams and the Holy Grail War program will be conducted in Penacony. The 7 invited participants will summon famous historical figures to fight alongside them as their servants. And the final winner will receive the precious opportunity to make their wish come true.
Chance to make any wish and any miracle come true. Well, that's definitely a nice gimmick. But, as we all know,
The Trailblazer wishes for his
people
memories
die
back.
if they're killed. Bullets don't
People
discriminate,
die if they are
so
killed.
if someone gets caught in the crossfire.
Rest assured, everyone, the Sweet Dreams and the Holy Grail War production crew hereby swear that no one's life will be in danger in the dream. Everyone can participate and watch in peace.
See, I told you. Their
Alright,
life is not in
alright.
danger in the dream.
Well, since it's you, Owlbird, I'll believe it for now. So, who's participating?
To start off, the owner of the Radiant Feldspar, shareholder of Penacony Superstar of the Soul Glad Festivity, our dear Trailblazer will be participating.
Hooray!
So, the Trailblazer will be taking part in another adventure.
Who would have
That's right.
thought?
In addition,
Who would have thought?
Miss Robin will also be a part of this war.
As another Penaconian shareholder, the Interastral Peace Corporation's
So that's 3.
Strategic Investment Department sent me as their representative in the war.
The Galaxy Ranger Boothill will also participate in this
That's
Holy
4.
Grail War.
Actually,
So,
I was
if
just
we
wondering,
saw Lancer, I
why is a
wonder if
criminal
we're
wanted
going
by
to
the
get
IPC
more.
participate-
If we saw Lancer, I wonder if we'll get more fake characters that just won't be summonable. Damien, thank you for the raid, buddy. How's it going? How's it going, Raiders? I'm Sayu. We're currently watching the Honkai Star Rail special program. Welcome, 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 Raiders. How's it going? I'm a professional voice actor guy and VTuber. If you'd like to know what I've been in, exclamation point VA in the chat. How's it going, Raiders? Hope you all had a good one. Good stream. I'm assuming Damien just plays Elden Ring Night Rain for ever now. So I hope the stream was really good for you guys. Yeah, welcome. Feel free to stick around after we finish watching this. We are going to be playing Rido. So, Baldur's Gate, a dirge run. Good. Good. But that's awesome. Hell yeah, dude. Hope you had fun. We gotta play more Night Rain soon. Yeah. Anyway, we're gonna keep watching here.
participating in this?
Micah got an invitation too, but he has no time for this. I can't turn a blind eye when someone's in a tight spot, so helping out was the least I could do.
Looks like Mr. Buddha really has formed deep bonds with folks in Dreamflux region.
It really would be funny if we saw other fake
Apart from those
characters
we've mentioned, are there
that
any
just won't be
other
playable, and then
special
chat will be so
participants
upset.
that we've been looking forward to in this Holy Grail War?
Of course. Apart from local Penaconian heroic spirits, 3 very well-known heroic spirits will also arrive by the Grail Summon and participate in this Holy Grail War. They are respectively Saber, Archer, and Lancer.
Interesting.
That's what I'm talking about. I wonder which
So
heroic
then-
spirit will end up
Okay.
accepting a contract with the Trailblazer.
Now, see? This is
Now
how
I'm
you attract
confused.
attention. Now we're gonna get tons of views. That's why you pay big bucks to get the big names. As to what stories will unfold in this sweet dream.
Now I'm confused how this is gonna play out.
And who will forge a contract with who. Trailblazers will have to find out in the game. Here's a reminder that the Honkai Star Rail and Fate Stay Night Unlimited Blade Works collaboration Trailblaze Continuance, Sweet Dreams, and the Holy Grail will officially start on
Lancer's the
July
only other one?
11th.
Yeah,
So
but
keep an eye out for it.
then why would they
Let's
team
learn
up?
more about Saber and Archer.
I gotta play it.
Heroic spirits.
Again, I don't play.
Nothing
I don't know
more.
shit about Fate,
Oh,
so
yes!
yeah, no English
Saber's
voice.
dress seems a little different from usual now that she's arrived in Penacony.
Oh, you're calling it out. Nice. Good for you. Good for you. Also, didn't even mention Jade or Odie. Well, Odie they did mention, but not Jade. They could, now hear me out. Here is the Copium Hopium chat. They could be dubbed, but they just went uncredited. That is also another possibility. I'm just saying.
Well, this is the planet of festivities after all. You gotta dress up for the occasion.
Exactly right. The King of Knights' new outfit was
Because
personally designed
Aloy
by
and
Mr.
Genshin
Takashi
went
Takeuchi.
uncredited as well.
It retains their iconic blue and white colors.
And her iconic ahoge.
That's right. It retains the nobility of a king and also emphasizes utility for a warrior. The lines along her shoulders and her cloak are straightforward, while the design of her skirt is quite reminiscent of timeless British fashion. As for how she looks in the game, well...
Aw, she looks so cute. She looks great. I know that people gave, oh no, she's straight up in Japanese. I know that people were giving the design shit, even though apparently it was the character designer. Holy shit, dude! Bro.
Well, butter my fudge and call me a biscuit. That Excalibur truly shows her strength as a king.
Oh, talk about fancy visuals.
And how come the king
It's gotta be a
of
little
Knights
jarring.
is always stuffing her face?
We'll just see how it's
Even
executed in the
Penacony.
Oh,
event.
looks like Penaconian food is very much to her liking.
That's right. You can't fight on an empty stomach. Now, let's see how the King of Knights performs.
That's
in
what it
battle.
seems like, Jewel.
Saber
Which
is a wind
it
character
will be
following the
jarring.
path of destruction. Saber will gain a certain amount of core resonance when she enters battle. If she uses her technique in the overworld, Saber will obtain combat buffs and also more core resonances after entering battle. When she uses her basic attack, she can deal damage to a single enemy.
So,
The King of
Chat.
Knights is cautious as ever in this new world.
okay.
I see she's still hiding her weapon's appearance and true name.
Never mind, it just
She
answered my
uses her
question. Thank you,
skill.
Adventuring.
Saber will
It just
deal
answered my
damage
question.
to one
It
designated
just answered my
enemy
question,
and
no
its
worries.
adjacent targets. If Saber has enough core resonance at that
You
time,
can certainly
she'll
butter my
consume
fudge
core
anytime
resonance
I
to
mean
regenerate
what.
Tight.
massive amounts of energy for herself and increase her skill's damage.
The music sounds great.
In other words, you need to accumulate as much core resonance as possible to increase the damage Saber deals.
Exactly.
Are there any other ways to obtain core resonance?
Yes, there are. Whenever
Let's go,
any ally
Trinity!
uses their ultimate, Saber obtains core resonance and increases her own damage dealt.
Behold, the King of Knights has dispelled invisible air, barrier of the Wind King around her sword, releasing high-pressure air in the blink of an eye to form Strike Air.
I guess I have to
Hammer of
watch
the
Fate
Wind King,
Unlimited Blade
dealing a
Work
devastating
specifically,
blow to
right,
the
chat?
enemy.
Because
When
that's
using
what
her
this one is
ultimate,
based off.
Saber will deal damage to all enemies and turn her basic attack into enhanced basic attack. Her enhanced basic attack can damage
God.
all enemies and provide Saber with a certain amount of
So,
core resonance.
okay, to
Also,
the Fate
during
fans,
battle,
does she hide, or does he, because I know it's weird, does King Arthur hide the weapon because it's a thing to not give away in Itchy? Okay. Does she hide her weapon to hide the fact that she's Saber, like in Fate? That's the thing, right? It gives away her identity. Bet. I got it.
The
Thank
sum
you.
of Saber's energy and the energy she can regenerate via
Why not play the
consuming
game?
core
Is the
resonance
game not hentai?
exceeds the amount of energy she needs to use her ultimate, Saber will immediately take action.
Ah, so if you replenish core resonance in as many ways as possible, you can use Excalibur more frequently.
That's right.
Not anymore.
Not only
Okay,
does
got
the
it.
sword bear the King of Knights past, present, and future, but it also represents the noble ideal
I'll
that
watch
was
the
held in
anime, chat.
hearts of the countless soldiers who once followed her in battle. All right, that concludes Saber's introduction. Now
Okay.
we'll move on to our next otherworldly
Our first
heroic
quantum male character.
Archer. Oh, seems like Archer cares about this Holy Grail war very much. He put on a new outfit, too.
He even changed
Did
where his
he?
accessories go. Those decorations.
Chat, I
around
deadass
his
thought that was
chest
the
are now on
exact
his
same outfit he
shoulders.
had.
What sharp eyes you've got, dear guest. Archer's new outfit was also personally designed by Mr. Takashi Takeuchi. It has the classic red and black look. The sharp contrasts.
I deadass thought it was
of
the
a
exact
blazing
same thing.
fire in the deep night, imbued with a dangerous allure. The combination of the long trench coat with skin-tight combat gear emphasizes his lean figure and is the perfect fusion of attractiveness and strength.
You got that right. Director, show us the game footage already.
Director, chop chop. God damn, it looks cool as shit. Why does he have her back? That's cool. He looks sick. He's free too? What the fuck? I'm sorry, what did you say? He says it in English?
I am the bone of my soul. Unlimited blade works.
Okay, yeah, we're not getting that English. We aren't getting those English dubs. All right, that's still. Is that why it's called Unlimited Blade Works? Wait, what the fuck?
Oh, so that's Unlimited Blade
I gotta
Works?
watch this show, bro. I'm so confused.
Impressive indeed. After all, Archer is a seasoned veteran of war.
I am the bone of my sword. That sentence sure brings back a lot of memories.
For you, Boot Hill, who apparently is an anime
Let's take a
fan.
look at Archer's combat performance in detail.
Okay, Archer is a quantum character following the path of the hunt. When he uses his basic attack, Archer can deal damage
I love
to
how they have
one
him paired
designated
up with
An
Sparkle.
archer
Like
in close
Sparkle is the
That's pretty
looks
gutsy,
like
I'll
the
give him
girl
that.
who is his
That's
I
right.
don't even know, master,
but
right?
Archer hasn't exactly slacked off on his marksmanship training since coming to Penacony. When using his skill, Archer will consume 2 skill points to enter the circuit connection state, dealing damage to one designated enemy. While in the circuit connection state, Archer's turn will not end after he uses his skill.
What?
And he can continue to use his skill until he runs out of skill points.
What the fuck?
The more times you use his skill consecutively,
What are you
the more
talking
damage Archer
about?
deals to enemies. After all, everyone knows that a dual-wielding fighter who can't use their noble phantasm isn't a good archer. When using his ultimate, Archer will recite the classic chant to activate Unlimited Blade Works, dealing damage to one enemy.
Apart from damaging the enemy, Archer's ultimate also grants him special charge. After any of his teammates' attacks, Archer will consume special charge to use a follow-up attack against the enemy targets, while also recovering 1 skill point for the team.
Oh, in that case, there's no need to worry about running out of skill points again.
He just couldn't help
Jesus.
himself and had to use his favorite twin blades.
When he uses his technique to enter battle, Archer will deal damage to
How
all
is he the
enemies
free one?
and obtain special charge.
Obviously,
And that's a
his
wrap on
Saber, I
Archer's
imagine, is the
Now,
is the favorite.
I have big news for everyone.
This is crazy.
The collab event starts on July 11th, and until
That's
the end of
nuts.
version 3.6, Trailblazers can log into the game to claim the limited 5-star collab character Archer for free.
Oh,
Nice.
awesome!
We hope that, under Archer's protection, every adventure that the Trailblazers embark on
And his
will
growth
weave open
materials
the dark
for free.
clouds and become a saga
What?
sown throughout the cosmos. We also hope that your encounter, or for some
If
of
you log
others,
in, they'll also give you his
with the
growth
servers
materials for
across
free
this
up to
vast
level
universe,
60.
will bring you all the wonderful memories in the days
What
to
the
come.
actual fuck?
Yeah! How about that? The free new limited 5-star character mentioned during the anniversary celebration is finally here as promised.
Actually, there's even more! Later this year, Trailblazers will get another brand new limited 5-star character.
What?
Totally for free!
Oh, awesome!
But let's keep our eyes on the present for now. I'm not quite done yet. Besides
Do we get to know who it is?
claiming Archer for free, Trailblazers can also directly obtain a set amount of character enhancement materials for Archer.
Wow, how thoughtful.
Nope.
Yeah, this version's got a lot of characters to level up after all.
All right, now let's check out the banner details. Once the collab starts on July 11th, Trailblazers can use Star Rail special passes.
The
in character
collaboration will be
collaboration
available
warps,
for a long
Excalibur
time after its
Excelsior,
launch.
And the bone of my
Wait.
sword to obtain the limited 5
Is this a multi-part
and Archer
collab?
respectively. In the Light Cone collaboration,
That Light Cone art is fire.
Trailblazers can get the limited 5-star Light Cone, A Thankless Coronation from Birth of a King, and the limited 5-star Light Cone, The Hell Where Ideals Burn from Red Radiance of Fuyuki. In addition, pity counts are shared between the character collaboration warp banners and also separately shared between the Light Cone collaboration banners, but neither carries over to other types of warps.
Okay.
No, only the
It's
banner.
worth
Okay, because I'm
mentioning
like,
here that the character
bro, if this event lasts from, because they said the free login for Archer is from 3.4 to 3.6. If this event goes from 3.4 to 3.6, I'm like, bro, you're gonna get like Lancer and like other characters maybe. But what the fuck?
And Lycone collab
What?
banners
I wonder what the
will
free
stay open
unit will be.
long term after the event starts.
Does long term mean even after versions 3.4 or 3.6 wrap up, you can still pull Saber, Archer, and the limited 5-star Lycones?
Exactly. These collab banners will run across multiple versions with no fixed end date yet.
Oh, nuts!
Damn.
And here's one more piece of news for you all. Throughout the entire duration of version 3.4, using Star Rail special passes for your warps will bring some special limited time discounts. After the collab event starts,
Jesus.
When Trailblazers spend a designated number of Star Rail special passes, they can directly obtain the limited 5-star light cone, the hell.
What are we talking about?
Throughout all of version 3.4? In other words, after the 3.4 update and before the collab event starts, any Star Rail special passes used in the banners for PHAINON or other rerun characters will still count toward the total, right?
Yep, that's correct.
Oh, yeah!
And now,
They're fueling my
collab
addiction.
kicks off. The voice actors for Saber and Archer have some things they'd like to say to all of us. Let's take a quick break, and then we'll be back to hear their special messages.
Bro.
これからマスターになる開拓者の
Hello
皆
to
さん、
all
こんばんは。
Trailblazers out there who will soon
セーバー
become
役のカスメ
masters.
ヤコです。
I'm Saber's voice
崩
actor.
壊スターレー
Okay.
ルとフェイトステイナイトアンリミテッドブレードワークスのコラボが間もなく開催ということで、私もとてもワクワクしています。
I'm filled with
この
indescribable
2つの作品
excitement.
にはどこか似ている
Share
も
a
の
deep
があるなと感
similarity
じま
at
した
their。cores.
剣を手に
The
運命
King
と
of
立ち
Knights
向かう
cards
セ
is
ーバーの
wielding
姿
her
は
sword
厳しい冒険の
to
中でも
challenge
前
fate
へと
feels
進み
just
続
like
け
the
る開拓者の
Trailblazers.
姿と似て
Yes,
いるの
I
で
can
は
see
ないか
that.
なと思いました。
Unwavering determination to pursue their
収
own
録
path.
中はフェイトとスターレールの
I
世界観
truly
が
felt
混ざ
that
り合い
magical
新
spark
たな
that
魅力が
happens
生ま
when
れて
two
いくのを感
distinct
じま
worlds
した。
collide.
あ
When
まり
worlds
多くは
collide.
話せないの
I
で
can't
す
spoil
が、
anything yet,
セーバー
good.
がスターレール
But
の
I'm
世界で
already
どのよ
eager
う
to
に
see
信
how
念と理
Saber
想を
will bring
貫
her
いていくの
beliefs
か、
and
ぜ
ideals
ひ
to
お
life
楽しみくだ
in
さ
the
い。
Star Rail universe.
このコラボが
From the
たくさ
bottom
ん
of
の
my
皆さ
heart,
んに
I hope
楽
that
しん
this
でいただ
collab
けたら
moves
嬉
and
しい
delights
です。
everyone.
星々と聖
And
杯
that
が交わ
on
る
this
旅の
journey
中で
through the
あ
stars
な
for
た
the
だけ
Holy
の
Grail,
熱い
you
思
find
いと
your
ロ
own
マンに
passion
出会い
and
ますように。
romance.
それでは最後に
And to end things off,
開拓者よ、
Trailblazer,
あなたが私の
are
マスタ
you
ー。
my master? What the fuck?
これからマスターになる
All
開拓者の
right.
皆さん、こんばんは。
We'll soon
フ
become
ェイトステイナイ
masters.
トで
I
アー
am
チャーを担当しております
Junichi
声優の
Suabe. I
諏訪部
didn't know that. That's actually fire.
崩壊スターレ
The
ールと
collaboration
フェイ
between
トステイ
Honkai
ナイト
Star
アンリ
and
ミ
Fate
テッ
Stay
ドブレー
Night
ドワークスの
is
コラ
about
ボ
to
が
launch.
間もなく開催となります。赤い騎兵は
Though a certain
あまた
red-clad
の世界を
archer
旅して
has
きました
roamed
が
countless worlds.
ピノコニで繰り
I
広げら
believe
れる
this
聖
Holy
杯戦
Grail
争
war
は
on
彼にとっ
Penacony
てこ
will
れ
be
までとは
something
全
totally
く違
different
うも
for
のに
him.
なるのではないでしょうか。崩壊スタ
I'm
ーレ
really
ール
looking
の世
forward
界
to
で
seeing Archer's
アーチャー
heroism
が戦
again
う
in
姿が見ら
Honkai
れるの
Star
は
Rail.
本当に楽しみです。おなじみのキャラクターたちが
And to seeing
未知の
familiar
銀河
faces
で
reinterpret
自分をどのよう
themselves
に
in
再定
this
義していく
vast
のか、
unknown
その行
galaxy.
方をぜひ見届けてください。収録の際に
While recording
アーチャー
Archer's
の
lines
戦
for
闘
Honkai
シ
Star Rail, I
ーン
got a
見せて
chance
い
to
ただい
see
たんで
his
すが、
in-game battle scene.
アンリミテッドブレード
I
ワークスの
absolutely
演
love
出が
some Limited Blade Works performance, and I have to say that the
かっこよかったです。
animation and effects
い
are
や、気に入り
incredible.
ました。素晴らしかったです。今回のコラ
I
ボ
hope they'll
企画の
use
中で
this
も
collab
アーチャーの
to
かっ
allow
こよさ
everyone to experience
存分に
Archer's
お楽しみい
charisma.
ただけると思いますので、
Bet.
絶対に
So
プレイ
come
してくださ
by
い
and
ね。
have some fun.
これはまたとんでもない
Looks
マ
like
ス
I've
ター
been
に引
summoned
き
by
当てられ
quite
た
the
ものです。
master. Damn.
All right. Big thanks to our voice actors for those thoughtful messages. With the Honkai Star Rail and Face Day Night Unlimited Blade Works
Brother,
collab
what the
about to launch,
fuck?
we want to take this opportunity on the program to sincerely thank all our partners in this collaboration. We would like to express our sincere gratitude to Mr. Kinoko Natsu and Mr. Takashi Takeuchi for their unwavering support from the earliest planning stages
Love how
to
Venturing
the
now
final
took off his hat.
implementation. And thank you to the Animation Production Committee and everyone else involved for all their hard work on this collab.
Y'all are much appreciated.
Honestly, it's only with this kind of dedication that we can bring you all the ultimate joy!
In order to showcase the Holy Grail War from multiple angles and levels, the organizers say that they've also prepared another combat-filled program, Fate Stay Night. It was a
What?
night with no wind and no moon under the cool breeze of Penacony. the Trailblazer met the red-haired Lancer destined to cross their path. He stepped forward, raising his spear and uttered that iconic line.
The goddess of beauty is the
What
most
the fuck?
fearless beauty of them all.
Oh, so it's that red-haired Lancer.
You got it. After the sweet dreams in the Holy Grail War tournament, the genius Skullum made
Tournament
some modifications
arc!
to the Holy Grail. Now, the Grail can load the simulated data of past striders through the user's memories. So in Fate Stay Night, Trailblazers will face off against many from...
Lancer, Berserker, Saber, Caster, Rider, Assassin, Art. I kind of actually fucking love that.
Familiar and old friends in intense one. V1, V1 battle.
Jing Liu would be
Each
Berserker.
contestant starts with unique skills and a set amount of health. Losing a round means losing health. And when your health hits 0, you're out.
Is there a smart way to beat your opponents?
At the start of the game, Trailblazers get some free pieces, each with different classes that grant
this seems
different
fun.
buffs. You can merge identical pieces to
This
upgrade
seems
them.
fun.
The higher the piece's rarity,
Of course,
the
Yang
stronger
Qing wins.
the buff.
Yang Qing should
Pieces
not
of
have
the
beaten
same class
Acheron.
have bonds between them too.
I'm just
Collect
saying.
enough pieces of the same class, and you activate special bond effects that give you a serious boost in battle.
Looks like bonds are super important in this Holy Grail War, huh?
Absolutely. And that's not all. Trailblazers can also acquire noble phantasms during battle
What?
for extra help. Plus, during combat,
That's fire.
Trailblazers can have the chance to get 3 command spells. Using these spells grants additional
I gotta
buffs.
watch Fate
Command
Unlimited
spells,
Blade Works
huh?
just to be super hyped and
Curious,
understand a lot more of the
what role
references
is
when
the
playing this.
Trailblazer playing this time?
It's player.
This Grail feels kind of off. Forking hell. Could it be corrupted?
You right on the money. Trailblazers can increase the Holy Grail's corruption level to unlock extra buff mechanics. The higher the corruption level, the more points you earn when you win. Heads up, raising corruption level also powers up your enemies. So watch your step, Trailblazers.
Oh, but don't worry too much. After all, this is a reality show competition.
I
and
wish I
just
could
for
react to stuff on
entertainment,
stream.
The
'Cause
organizers
I really
of
would
Fate
like to
Stay
watch
Night have also
Fate
prepared
on
a
stream.
special protected mode competition. In protected mode, Trailblazers can fight using trial characters, and enemy strength is toned down.
Ah, this way, new Trailblazers can jump in and fully enjoy the Holy Grail War experience.
Exactly. The production team cordially invites everyone watching to stay the night. Experience some epic battle action.
And score yourself some stellar jades and other awesome rewards.
Now, just a quick reminder, this Honkai Star Rail and Fate Stay Night Unlimited Blade Works collaboration is split into 2 parts. The Trailblazer Continuance, Sweet Dreams and the Holy Grail, and the event, Fate Stay Night. The Fate Stay Night event will open for play on July 11th. The 2 programs stand on their own, so Trailblazers can dive into each separately.
Oh,
So much content.
All right. Big thanks again to our 2 guests. That wraps up today's Fate Collab Update.
Presenter, your mission is complete.
It's all part of the job. Anything for the Trailblazers.
2 stories.
So Trailblazers, my honored
That's a
masters,
lot of content for
let's begin in
3.4.
version
I will not be
3.4.
able to do it
See you there.
all in that
hope you'll stay
week.
the night.
Bye-bye.
See you next time, guys.
See you next time.
Bye.
Bro, let me breathe. That's fire art. I'm not gonna lie. Hey, yo, Bill, you need to make this your profile picture. Damn. 3.4 is... Oh, God, there's too much shit. It's fine. There's way too much. There's way too much. There's way too much to do. So much to do. So much to do. So much to do. Bro, I haven't even done 2.0 Zenless Zone 0. So much to do. So much to do. But anyway, that's the Honkai Star Rail 3.4 special program. What do you guys think? Are you excited? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Remember, if you want to watch these reactions live, make sure to go to twitch.tv/SayuVTuber. Subscribe here on Sayu VODs. So then, we can make it to 500,000 subs. We're actually really close. We're at 490. Oh, thank you. Yes, I am overwhelmed. I am stressed. There's way too much to do. But we out here. Anyway, thank you. And we will see you in the next one. See ya.